We have all been there, right? You jump on a video call and you're staring back at your own grainy, low-light image. You might think the only way out is to shell out $100 for an upgrade, but here was a secret. The real fix is probably sitting in your pocket right now. Today, we're going to unlock the professional camera you already own and turn that smartphone of yours into a seriously high-quality webcam. Okay, just look at the difference here. I mean, on the left, you've got the sad reality for most of us, right? That built-in laptop camera that just makes you look like a blurry mess. But on the right, that's the powerhouse camera on your phone, capable of shooting in beautiful, crisp 4K. It's night and day. And closing that gap is exactly what we're going to do. And you know what the best part is? We're going to completely solve your bad webcam problem in the next 5 minutes. Seriously, that's a promise. So here's our game plan. We'll start with the grainy webcam problem we all know and hate. Then I'll introduce you to Iriun, the solution. We'll walk through the super quick setup, compare using Wi-Fi versus a USB cable, and finally help you figure out if Iriun is the right move for you. Let's do this. Okay, first things first, let's really talk about the issue at hand, the grainy webcam problem. Let's be honest, this is why you're watching. And you know, it's not just you. The crazy thing is that even brand new, super expensive laptops are still being sold with these awful webcams that just can't handle it. It is a universal frustration, for sure. So it's time to meet the hero of our story. Section 2, Iriun. This is the smartphone solution that's been hiding in your pocket the whole time. So what exactly is Iriun? Well, you can think of it as this simple but brilliant app that builds a bridge between your phone and your computer. And it doesn't care what team you're on. If you have an iPhone and a Windows PC, or an Android phone and a Mac, it's designed to work with all of them. And just look at the power you're about to unlock. We're talking up to 4K quality, compatibility with pretty much any computer out there, and you get to choose between a wireless Wi-Fi connection or a totally lag-free USB one. And maybe the best part? It just shows up as a normal camera in all the apps you already use, like Zoom, Teams, or OBS. All right, time for the fun part. Section 3, the 5-minute setup guide. Let's get this thing up and running. I promise you, it really is this easy. First, just grab your phone, go to the App Store, and search for Iriun Webcam. Install it and give it the camera permissions it needs. Step 2, hop on your computer, go to iriun.com, download the driver for your system, and install it. Honestly, that's pretty much all the heavy lifting. Done. Now, a quick heads up for all my Android users out there. If you want to use that rock-solid USB connection, there's just one extra tiny little step you got to take. Don't worry, it's super easy. All you have to do is unlock something called Developer Options. Just go into your settings, find About Phone, and then just start tapping on where it says Build Number. Tap it 7 times. It feels like you're entering a secret cheat code. A new menu called Developer Options will magically appear, and all you have to do is go in there and flip the switch for USB debugging. That's it. You're done. Okay, so with everything installed, you've got 2 ways to connect. The absolute easiest way, just make sure your phone and computer are on the same Wi-Fi network. Open the app on both, and boom, they find each other automatically. For the best possible performance, just plug your phone into your computer with a USB cable. Iriun is smart. It'll see that wired connection and prioritize it for a perfect, stable picture. So, you've got 2 great options. But which one should you choose? And when? Let's dive right into that in Section 4, Wi-Fi versus USB, so you can make the right call for whatever you're doing. And this table lays it all out perfectly. Wi-Fi gives you complete freedom to move around, which is awesome, but you might get a tiny bit of lag, and oh boy, it will drain your phone's battery. USB, on the other hand, tethers you to your desk, but you get absolutely 0 lag, and it actually charges your phone while you use it. So, Wi-Fi is great for those casual calls, but USB is the way to go for serious gaming, streaming, or that big, important presentation. And that brings us to the single most important piece of advice if you absolutely, positively cannot have your video freeze up, like during a huge client meeting or when you're live streaming to an audience. Always, always choose the reliability of that USB connection. Okay, so we know what it is, we know how it works, but now we have to answer the biggest question of all in Section 5. Is Iriun the right solution for you? Let's get to the final verdict. Let's start with the good stuff, and trust me, there's a lot of it. The main app is completely free. It gives you video quality that seriously rivals those pricey webcams. It's so simple to use. No accounts, no logins, none of that. And it's smart enough to automatically flip your video when you rotate your phone. But hey, to be fair, let's look at the downsides. That amazing video quality takes a lot of processing power. So yeah, it'll drain your battery like crazy over Wi-Fi. Also, while you're using it, your phone is basically a full-time camera, so you can't really be checking your texts. And the free version only lets you connect one camera at a time. Now, what if you get everything set up and something goes wrong? It happens. Let's quickly run through the most common problems so you know exactly what to do. Here are the top 3 quick fixes. If it's just stuck on waiting for connection, the first thing to do is double check, then triple check that both devices are on the exact same Wi-Fi network. Also, check your computer's firewall. If your video is choppy or laggy, the easiest fix is just to switch to that USB cable. And if you get a black screen in Zoom or Teams, close the program completely, make sure the Iriun app is open on your phone first, and then restart your video app. So, what's the real takeaway here? Well, this clever little solution saves you what you're seeing right now, easily over $100. That's what you typically spend on a fancy webcam that, honestly, probably still won't look as good as the camera you already own. When you get right down to it, the verdict is clear. For anyone who just wants to look better on video calls without spending a penny, Iriun is an absolutely essential tool to have in your digital toolkit. Which really brings us to our final thought. We've just given you the keys to a professional quality camera setup for free. The tech is no longer the thing holding you back. So the only real question left is, what are you going to create with it?